Hello, I'm Siddharth and I'm founder at Frover. We are an influencer marketplace and an analytics platform. Specifically in 2020, right, when the lockdown hit, I went on to create content. I mean, even this type of video will be live on some platform, right? Instagram, YouTube, or some other platform. Maybe can be LinkedIn, Twitter, or something else. In 2020, I started creating content on Instagram, joined a lot of these creator communities, stopped creating content because college started offline and whatnot, got busy with a lot of things. But a lot of my friends who were part of these communities continued to create content, and they did had built a huge following in this 4 years till I finished my college. Actually, I'm a recent pass out of GC 2024 batch, and last year around August, one of my friend hit like 70k followers, and I called him कि bro यार best है ये वो सब कुछ, गोवा कब आ रहा है, मिलते हैं ये वो, and he was like कि ट्रैवल करने के लिए पैसे नहीं है, and I'm कि bro अगर you have this huge audience on these platforms, you should be able to monetize that, no, you should be able to make money out of that, and he was like कि नहीं यार ये नहीं हो पा रहा possible. Then I went into deep into this problem, really understood what are the problem statement. The problem statement specifically is influencers who are below the 500k followers are not being able to have a proper monetization of their content or their channels or their profiles. The problem is agencies can't work with these influencers because they're very low ticket in a way that agencies can't be profitable only by working with this. At the same time, they are huge in numbers, so it's really tough for brands to really reach out to these creators. So we realized okay, the problem is in the way that the creator needs to be very personally attended. At the same time, a lot of creators needs to be attended. So it's like very personalization at scale. I mean, guess what? You can solve this type of problem statement. You only using tech, right? And that's why we really decided to went in and build a product of our own, which is now called Frover. Frover means to comfort, and that's what exactly we wish to build for everyone around. So yeah, the flow is more like a local business can onboard on the platform, create a brand profile, launch a campaign, right? Reach out to the creators, right? They can look into the creator analytics कि भाई इसकी कितनी audience है, इसकी audience की age range क्या है, what are the nitty details about all these things and the audience he have, and beyond that he can actually launch, ask them to do a contract with them, understand the creatives, right? Approve them. Once the campaign is live and the brand approves, the creator will be paid the same moment they approve. So it's like very seamless, and at the same time security, transparency, all these things are very much taken care of. Once the campaign is complete, now the problem is you really need to understand what went right and what went wrong, right? I mean, you can't actually improve on what you can't measure. So that's what we believe, and that's why we realized the analytics part of it, the post-campaign analytics part of it is really the most important part. So you can actually look into the track analytics of these campaigns, really understand who are the creators who performed for you and who didn't, and who are the next set of creators who will be best for you to collaborate as a brand. So I guess that's something very unique we are providing to the clients we have, and yeah, I guess we are very early in the journey. We are doing pilot programs now with some businesses. The product might be out in December and or January. So yeah, waiting for all of you to maybe using the platform and have a feedback around that.
Okay. So how do you match the influencer to the business?
So there are basically, once the brand is onboarded, we do a heavy profiling on that brand, right? We also do heavy profiling of that creator. Who is he? Where is he coming from, right? What's his language? What's his followers' language? Also, some part of this is also done from their Instagram or YouTube profiles, right? We take the APIs analytics, and that is also part of the profiling process. Once we really understand who these set of people, both these people are, it's pretty easy to matchmake them, no? So yes.
Okay. One of the main problems.
A strategy layer, slight an addition to that, a strategy layer here is really selecting for which type of person who will be important, right? I mean, for a B2B business, B2B can also do influencer campaigns if they are done in the right way and with the right set of people, right? B2B campaigns on LinkedIn can work wonders. So again, most of these things are very first principle strategy thinking, and we are trying to automate that using AI.
Okay. One of the main problems with influencers is that most of their numbers are sometimes fake.
Yeah.
So how do you address that problem?
Exactly. So that's where the AI part comes in, which really understands कि भाई इसके अगर comments fake हैं, right? I mean, YouTube recently did this update that it detects the fake comments and it deleted deletes that, right? So that's what we are trying to build as well for other platforms like Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and whatnot. So you will actually understand what's the actual reach of that creator, who are the real followers, who are not. There are partial algorithms and models which we are using for making sure we get the exact analytics and proper understanding of the community score. So yes.
Okay. So you'll be onboarding influencers. So who is one dream influencer you would like to have on board?
That's a pretty tough question. I would love to onboard Salman Khan in a way, and a way of saying that is I wish to be part of all the Salman Khan memes, because he's very famous in meme culture, and we as a startup love marketing in any form or shape. So, but beyond that, someone like Salman Khan has also been relevant for almost 3 or 4 decades, right? And we really wish for these creators to be relevant for such a long span, right? Most of the creators who were very popular in the early days of YouTube, right, 2016, right, which is when the YouTube hit India in a way. These creators are somewhat fading now, right? Most of them have lost their relevance, or they have either been very mainstream, right? The likes of Bhuvan Bam, Ashish Chansani, Harsh Benewal, they are slightly in the mainstream category and not the creator part as anymore. But the ones who are in the creator part, who are there for the 2016, 2017, 2018 grind, either they have completely faded out. So usually it is considered that in creators or social creators specifically, social media creators specifically, the lifespan for them is 5 to 7 years. 7 years max in case of YouTube creators who have really strong engagement. So we wish to help them understand the market industry in a better way and maximize their lifespan. At the same time, earn maximum amount of money in whatever lifespan they have, right? Because some niches are very narrow. I mean, fashion is always changing industry, right? Of course, you can change with the industry, but after a certain point in time, the youth might not relate to you anymore.
Okay, so you mentioned margins, and margins in the influencer industry are very thin and very volatile.
No.
So how do you manage that?
In fact, as I spoke with something around 100 plus influencer marketing managers, agency owners, founders, realized the margins in influencer business are very thick. 40 to 30% is what the usually market standards are, right? On the contrary, Frover is operating on very thin margins. That is just 10% from commissions of what brands are paying these creators. We can afford that because we are a tech solution, right? We do not have an employee cost.
Okay, cool. So best of luck for your launch. You said you're launching in December. So best of luck.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.